Hey everybody, this is Jody with Jody's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making balsamic glazed chicken thighs, and they're going to have some vegetable bundles inside them. They're just going to be so yummy. I love it. And later on I'm also going to be making how do you pronounce this? Chocolate, or it should go molten lava chocolate cake. Pure chocolate soup. You'll love it. Okay, what I got here is 1 cup of butter being melted. Now this right here is right off the farm. Sweet cream and salted butter. It's the best kind of butter you can possibly ever get. And it is, oh, and you know what, and it's organic. This is about 50 cents more than the supermarket organic butters. And this right here, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with it. It's absolutely yummy, beautiful, just gorgeous. And I love salted. That way I don't have to add as much salt. And quite frankly, I don't know, eating unsalted butter to me, it would be like eating Vaseline. But hey, you know, that's my opinion. You guys can cook with your unsalted butter all you want. Just not for me. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let that melt. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in 1 1/3 cups of chocolate chips. And these are organic also. They are rather expensive, so I don't make very many things with the chocolate chips that call for chocolate chips because it is quite expensive, but that's okay. I love this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and let this melt down, and when it does, then I'm going to turn it to a real small low heat. That way it's not going to scorch our chocolate chips. So we got 1 cup of butter and 1 1/3 cups of chocolate chips. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn that down to a medium low. Start off with. Go ahead and add in my chocolate chips. And we just want this on the stove on heat just till those chips get melted. We don't want to cook it. Not looking to do that. We just need to get them all melted. And I do stir constantly. Again, don't want it to be scorched. Nice and melted. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this over to the counter and we're going to introduce this into some eggs and sugar and flour. Okay, so what I got here are 5 eggs. That shell wanted to go everywhere. Make sure you pick out the eggshells. That would not be good. I'm going to get this going. Okay, next I'm going to add my 1/2 cup of sugar. And what I'm going to need is 4 teaspoons of flour. Need 4 teaspoons of flour. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. thinking, that's not enough. Oh, believe me, it is. It makes it perfect. Try to whisk that up until you don't see any lumps. I'm going to add in my chocolate sauce, but I'm only going to do it, I let it cool down just a little bit, but I'm just going to introduce just a little bit at a time to temper it, because you do not want that chocolate cooking the eggs. Okay. Okay, try to scrape down the sides here. Just keep mixing until you know that it is all mixed together. Now what you're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 450 degrees. Now when you put these in your ramekins, and here's a ramekin, this is kind of shallow. Usually they're pretty deep, but this one is shallow. And you're going to spray the inside. You can even dust it with flour or even powdered sugar if you want to. But I'm just going to spray it, and I'm going to fill these up. And I am going to bake these anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes. Because what you want is you want a gooey chocolate center. You don't want a complete cake, just on the outside for the crust. That's why there's only 4 teaspoons of flour in this. Using a coconut spray. Like this. You just sit there and eat that like that. Ugh, it's good. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use just, it's a half a cup, and I'm going to dip down in there. Just start off with a cup each. See what I got left. If I have anything left, then I'll divide it or I'll eat it. Either way, it's going to be good. Set that off. Look how beautiful and velvety that is. Oh yeah, I'm going to have plenty left over. In fact, I think I'll have left over for half cup on each, which is fine. And then what I'm going to do is set these on a cookie dish, a cookie sheet. And then bake them, like I said, anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes in a 450-degree oven. Oh yeah, this worked out perfect. As you can see, I got them on a cookie sheet. I'm going to go ahead and put those in the oven, 450 degrees for 8 to 12 minutes. And all I'm looking for is a nice little hard crust on the top. And then you're going to allow them to sit for a while. And while doing so, that gooiness is going to be on the inside. And when somebody just puts a spoon in it, it's just like chocolate soup. It's awesome. So we'll be right back.